friend, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me here today. Before we begin, if you like this video, please don't be shy to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more yoga videos. And check out my website for weekly classes and more. If you're feeling stressed out, this is a great sequence to get you out of your head, calm you down, and bring you back to the present moment. Through mindful movement and breath, we'll be connecting to our bodies and hopefully where you will feel good about yourself. Let go whatever is bothering you and just connect with the present moment. So grab your mat and let's flow together. Let's begin seated on the mat in a cross-legged position or whatever is comfortable for you. You can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Gently close your eyes and begin to focus on your breath. Breathing in from your nose, taking long inhales and heavy exhales from your nose. Feeling your belly rise as you inhale, and then your chest, and feeling your belly fall as you exhale. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice. With every inhale, lengthen. And with every exhale, let go of what no longer serves you. Let's just focus on the present moment. Let's do one more breath here. Gently open your eyes. And let's begin our flow. Bring your left hand underneath your right hand. And here you can give yourself a hug, or you can bring the back of your palms together to touch, or your palms together to touch. Follow the variation that suits your body. And lift your arms up, giving yourself a nice hug, feeling the stretch in your shoulders. We tend to gather a lot of tension in our shoulders, so let's release some of that tension. Breathe into that area of our body. Let's do one more breath here. And exhale to release. Now let's go for the other side. Bring your right hand underneath your left and go for the same variation you did on the other side. This side may feel a little different. That's only normal. Each side of our body is different. Remember the breath. The breath is your friend. One last breath here. And exhale to release your hands. Now bring your left hand down on the ground and lift your right arm up overhead. Feeling the stretch in your side body, lifting your chest up. Now let's stretch our neck as well. Lifting your neck, rotating up, gaze up, and then rotating it down, gazing down. Just a mini stretch of the neck, releasing any tension there. Let's do it one more time. Come back to center and release. Let's go for the other side. Bring your right hand down on the ground and lift your left arm up. Lift and lengthen. Rotate your neck up. And now down. Let's do two more. Up. And down. Slow movements here. Slowly come back to center and release. Now let's meet in a tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We're gonna go for a few rounds of cat and cow. So get into position. You can keep your toes tucked or flip your toes. I like them flipped, so choose the variation that suits your body. Inhale to arch your back, open your chest and gaze forward. And exhale to round your spine. Bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale to gaze forward. Make sure you're moving from the base of your spine here. And exhale to round. Last round, inhale, gaze forward, and exhale to round. Come back to center and neutral. Now we're gonna go for thread the needle. So inhale to lift your right arm up, and exhale to slide it underneath your shoulder, in between your wrist and your shoulder, bringing your right ear down on the ground and your right shoulder down on the ground. Now inhale to lift back up, and exhale to slide it down. Inhale to lift up, and exhale to slide it down. And let's stay here for a few breaths. You can slide your left hand forward in front of you, or you can bring it behind your back for a bind. Choose the variation that suits your body. I'm just gonna slide it forward. Smile here. Let's do one more breath. Slide your left hand back underneath your shoulder. Inhale to lift your right arm up, and exhale to slide it down. Now let's go for the other side. Inhale to lift your left arm up, and exhale to slide it down. Inhale, lift it up, open your chest, and exhale to slide it down. Inhale to lift, and exhale to slide it underneath your right shoulder. And let's stay here for a few breaths. Choose the same variation you did on the other side with your hand. Juicy stretch for the shoulder, huh? Feels good, doesn't it? Now slide your right hand back underneath your shoulder. Inhale to lift your left hand up, and exhale to slide it back underneath your shoulders. Now bring your hands forward in front of you. Stick your butt out and slowly slide your chest down towards the mat, sinking down into the mat. If you can, bring your forehead down on the ground. And let's stay here for a few breaths, feeling the stretch and the opening in our upper body, in our chest. Breathing here. Now inhale, slowly lift up. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders back into that tabletop position. Now slide your left leg towards the side. And now we're just gonna go forward and back with our hips. So inhale to slide forward, and exhale to slide your hips back, bringing your butt on your heel. Inhale to slide forward, and exhale to slide back. Let's do one more. Inhale, sliding forward, and exhale to slide back. Slowly come back to center. Release your left leg towards the ground, towards the center. Extend your right leg towards the side. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So let's slide forward and back. For one. You should feel this in your inner thighs and your hips. 2. This is a little fun, isn't it? And 3. Release your right leg back towards the center. And now we're gonna go for something fun. So slide back on the ground on your mat and bring your hands forward in front of you. We're gonna go from a child's pose to an upward facing dog. So first let's go into a child's pose. Bring your feet together, your knees together and your feet together. Slide your hands forward in front of you and slide your hips back to go down towards your heels. Now inhale to lift up, sliding forward and lifting your chest up, bringing your hips down as much as you can and opening up your chest. Open those collarbones. Now exhale to slide back into child's pose and inhale to slide forward. Smile. Let's do one more round. Slide back. Exhale. And inhale to slide forward. Let's go back to that child's pose. To tabletop. And let's go down on our bellies. Slide your legs back and me lying down on your belly. Now we're gonna do a super intense stretch for the shoulder. So slide your arms out towards the side. Make sure your hands are in line with your shoulders. And now what we're gonna do is lift the right leg up and slide it towards left side. Now you can stack your knees on top of each other or lift it up and even bring your foot down towards the ground. So each person here is different depending on where you are in your practice. So choose whatever is comfortable for your body. And let's stay here for a few breaths. You can even bring your left ear down on the ground. Now inhale to come back to center. And let's go for the other side. Lift your left leg up and you can stack your knees here, like so, or bring your foot back towards the ground. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Bring your hands forward in front of you. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, let's go into a child's pose. You can keep your knees together or knees apart. I like to keep them apart. And slide your hips back towards your heels. Bring your hands forward in front of you and slide and bring your heart down towards the ground. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Breathing into our back. Stress is a normal part of our life. Let's try to see it as a challenge instead of an obstacle, so we can overcome that challenge. An obstacle is a problem, but a challenge is something fun. Now inhale to slowly lift up. And let's go back into that tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Tuck your back toes. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go into that downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up and back. Bending your knees here. Bringing your heels back as much as you can towards the ground. Pressing into all of your fingertips onto the ground. Pulling your navel in and lifting your tailbone up towards the ceiling. You can gaze towards your toes. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Now let's do something fun. Inhale to bring your left hand towards your right ankle and twist, gazing towards the right side. Slowly come back to center And let's go for the other side. Bring your right hand towards your left heel, left ankle, sorry, and twist. Go back to center. Let's do 2 more rounds. Left hand to right ankle. Back to center. Let's do our last round here. Now this is too challenging. You can just stay in downward facing dog. Slowly come back to center. Let's do 1 breath here. Now bend your knees, gaze forward, and take slow steps towards the top of the mat. Keep your feet hip-width apart, bending your knees, and let's stay here in forward fold, just hanging out here for a little bit. You can grasp your hands with opposite elbows, or you keep your hands down on the ground, whatever is comfortable for you today. I like to rock my body from side to side. This is just like a relaxing pose. It feels really good for the lower back. Also those hamstrings. One more breath here. Now bring your hands down on the ground and bring your right leg back, followed by your left leg back. And let's stay here in down dog just for a breath, lifting those hips up and back. And exhale to release your knees down on the ground and meet me lying down on your back, sliding your legs towards any side. Let's meet lying down on our backs. We're gonna do something fun here. So bring your right leg on top of your left and bring your arms up behind your head and grasp your right wrist with your left hand and stretch towards the left side. Feeling the stretch in your side body. This is a really good release. Breathe into your body and release any tension. And exhale, slowly come back to center, release your hands and your legs. Now bring your left leg on top of your right, slide your hips towards the left side and bring your legs towards the right side. Grasp your left wrist with your right hand and stretch towards the right side. We're making a nice banana shape with our body. Do you like bananas? I like bananas. Let me know in the comments. Bananas and peanut butter, that's like my favorite snack. Oh no, now I'm making you hungry. Let's go back to yoga. And exhale to release your hands and your legs back to center. Now bring your feet together to touch, heels together to touch. And bring your hands anywhere you want, by your side or on your belly, or on one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. You can close your eyes and just relax here. If you're an overthinker like me, you tend to be overwhelmed by your thoughts. Try to control your thoughts and not let your thoughts control you. I know, it's easier said than done. But our thoughts have a huge impact on our lives. So let's try to have one positive thought a day. Can you think of anything that will make you feel happy or that will make you smile? Let me know in the comments what comes up. Let's do one more breath. Now bring your hands on the outside of your thighs and close your legs like a book. Lift your legs up, bending your knees. Now bring your right leg on top of your left leg. Slide your hips towards the right side and bring your knees down on the ground towards the left side. Extend your arms out in a T and gaze towards the right side. Enjoy this beautiful juicy stretch in your spine and your lower back. This is one of my favorite stretches. You can do this in bed or after a long day at work. Feels really good. Now inhale, slowly come back to center. Unwind your legs, bring your left leg on top of your right leg, slide your hips towards the left side, and bring your knees towards the right side. Keep your arms extended out in a T and gaze towards the left side. You can even grasp your right arm on top of your left thigh to feel the stretch even further. This is our last pose before our final resting pose, shavasana. Please try not to skip it. Let's do one more breath here. And slowly come back to center. Release your legs, bring your feet down on the ground. And let's get ready for our final resting pose, shavasana. Extending your legs out, wider than your hips, and extending your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes, focusing on your breath. Feeling your body get heavier on the mat. And really grounding yourself, grounding your thoughts. Just take a few moments for yourself where you can focus on your breath and let go. Let go of whatever is bothering you, whatever is stressing you out. And just enjoy the right here and the right now, exactly where you're meant to be. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Extend your arms out behind your head, stretch. Bend your knees and bring them towards your chest, giving yourself a hug. And slowly lifting yourself up to a seat. cross-legged, or whatever is comfortable, while keeping your eyes closed. Remembering that everything is going to be okay. Let's do one more breath together. Inhale to lift your arms up overhead, palms together to touch. And exhale to slide it down towards your heart's center. Gently open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Namaste.